Have you ever reached a point where everything felt so heavy that you wondered if anyone would even notice if you disappeared? If that's you, or if you're watching this for someone you love, don't click away. This isn't a lecture. This isn't someone telling you to just be positive. This is simply a letter from one human being to another. And before this video ends, I hope you'll see one small reason to stay. Sometimes one reason is enough to make it through today. Dear friend, I don't know your name. I don't know your story. I don't know what happened to bring you here. Maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you've been carrying pain for so long that you can't even remember what life felt like before it. Maybe you've smiled in front of everyone while falling apart inside. Maybe you've convinced yourself that nobody understands. If that's how you feel, I want you to know something. Your pain is real. It deserves to be taken seriously. You don't have to pretend it's not there. Too many people hide their struggles because they're afraid of being judged. It whispers that tomorrow will be exactly like today. It tells us that we're trapped forever. But feelings are not facts. The hardest days often convince us that they're permanent, even though they aren't. Think back to your life. There were days you never thought you would survive, yet somehow you're still here. You may not have noticed your own strength because you were too busy trying to make it through. But instead of asking whether you can survive the rest of your life, ask yourself something much smaller. Can you survive the next hour? Then the next hour after that. Sometimes life is lived one breath, 1 minute, and one step at a time. Have you ever reached a point where everything felt so heavy that you wondered if anyone would even notice if you disappeared? If that's you, or if you're watching this for someone you love, don't click away. This isn't a lecture. Sometimes you smile in front of everyone while falling apart inside. Maybe you've convinced yourself that nobody understands. But asking for help has never been a sign of weakness. Your pain deserves to be taken seriously. Too many people hide their struggles because they're afraid of being judged. But being vulnerable, being weak, or being anything less than confident is not the true sign of weakness. And if all you can do today is stay alive, then that is more than enough. Staying is an act of courage. Dear friend, I don't know what tomorrow will bring you. No one does. But I do know this. As long as you're here, there is still the possibility of change. There is still the possibility of laughter after tears, peace after chaos, and hope after darkness. Your story is still being written, and some of the most meaningful chapters may still be waiting ahead. So if you're reading this and you're hurting, please don't make a permanent decision based on a moment of overwhelming pain. Give tomorrow a chance. Give yourself a chance. Let someone help carry what you're carrying. You don't have to face it alone. And if nobody has told you this recently, let me say it now. I'm glad you're here. Your life has value. Your presence matters. Your story matters. And the world is better with you still in it. So stay. Not because life is easy. Not because every problem disappears overnight. Stay because hope can return. Stay because healing is possible. Stay because one day you may look back on this moment and realize it was not the end of your story, but the moment everything slowly began to change. If you're listening to these words today, let this be your reminder that no matter how dark the night feels, morning has not stopped existing. Hold on until you see it.